You're listening to the Amazing Facts Daily Devotional. Today's topic, the image to the beast. Our key Bible text today comes from Revelation chapter 13 and verse 14. And he deceives those who dwell on the earth by the signs which he was granted to do in the sight of the beast, telling those who dwell on the earth to make an image to the beast who was wounded by the sword and lived. The first time the word image appears in Scripture is when God decided, "Let us make man in our image," Genesis 1:26. However, the more than 170 other times image appears in the Bible, it's mostly in the negative context of idolatry, as in today's verse. Today's verse actually parallels another verse in Revelation, the false prophet who worked signs in his presence by which he deceived. Chapter 19, verse 20. The false prophet is simply another moniker for the second beast. Notice that this description clearly describes America, at this point in time, as a religious power, a prophet, albeit a counterfeit one. Here, we see that the purpose of these demonic miracles is global deception. This is the specific agenda of the false prophet, to use supernatural manifestations to convince those who dwell on the earth to make an image to the beast. Thus, the image is not a structure forced upon the people. It is made with their consent. The Bible also does not want us to mistake which beast it is referring to. This is an image to the first beast, the papacy, which underwent the counterfeit resurrection. So an image of this first beast would be some kind of entity that copied the papacy's governmental structure. Revelation 13:12 has actually given us a precursor to this. The United States will become an image of the papacy by joining its two horns of Protestantism and Republicanism, thereby transforming into a religio-political power. The civil rights and civil laws will not be decided by the people, but by an apostate Protestant ruling class. Remember, however, the second beast isn't called the false prophet for nothing. The image to the beast does not depict the pure Protestant faith, whose founding tenet uses the Bible as its only word of law. A false prophet produces false or apostate Protestantism. Apostate Protestantism imitates Catholicism in placing the dictates of men above the laws of God. Blessed Creator, where the devil erects his own idolatrous image, please mold me solely into your image. Today's topic was taken from our Revelation verse-by-verse devotional. To purchase your own copy, please visit www.afbookstore.com. Thank you for listening to the Amazing Facts Daily Devotional.